Okay, so at the end of the last video, I said I had loads of clips left over and that I could make another one of these if you guys wanted. There were literally hundreds of comments saying to make another one, so here's part 3 of my favourite airline UK freakouts. I opened episode 1 with this clip of this Dutchman going crazy at one of the EasyJet staff, and loads of people were wondering what the full story was and what happened, so I'll start with this one. These guys had apparently rung up EasyJet earlier on to say that they were going to be late for their flight, and they were told it was going to be delayed so it wouldn't be a problem, but when they arrived they were told they were still too late to board, and Louis van Gaal over here just absolutely loses it.
It's not looking good. Leslie's tactical withdrawal comes just in time.
We are going to be on that flight. I warn you, we are going to be on that flight because we were told by your own people that we were okay. So you take responsibility and you get us on the flight.
Unfortunately,
there is no unfortunate. You are unfortunate because you are going to have to bother to get us on the flight. That is your problem. We don't have a problem. You have a problem.
There is no need to shout like that.
No, I shout because it is so easy. You should not have been told that. So, unfortunately for you, we were told that.
Furious at their lack of progress, the passengers aren't going to let the duty supervisor off the hook.
You are working for EasyJet. Your colleagues of EasyJet told us we could be on the flight. So I think you should take responsibility and just get us on the flight.
Unfortunately, we cannot get you on that flight now.
Give a good reason. Give a good reason.
The reason is that you still need to check on time. Even
are you a school class? Are you a kindergarten? What are you?
Even if the flight is delayed, you still need to check on time.
That is rubbish.
Then wait a minute.
Because the aircraft is filled
I understand that is a rule.
The amount of passengers and bags that are on board, and because you haven't checked in on time, you are not in that heads count.
The index is just iconic from episode 1, isn't it?
It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's huge.
You would be right if your colleagues wouldn't have told us different.
The thing we can do is get you onto tomorrow's flight.
Oh, what a wonderful solution.
Come on.
What a wonderful solution.
No, that's impossible.
May I ask a very simple question?
You may.
Why do you mistreat your passengers the way you do? Because you know that you're going to be an hour late.
We don't mistreat our
you
passengers,
mistreat your passengers. You know, sorry, let me finish my sentence. You know well ahead that this flight is going to be late. And yet, like a bunch of kindergarten leaders, you shut that gate on the time that you were going to shut it anyway. The lady that was sitting there said Amsterdam is shut.
But she was sitting there.
But she was sitting there, the lady.
Sir,
you are only talking rubbish.
No,
because you're talking rubbish.
You can shout at me all you like. I've tried my best to get you on that flight.
You have tried nothing.
But I cannot
you have
get
tried
you on the
nothing.
flight.
They were too late to check in, but as is often the case in these situations, the plane hadn't actually taken off yet. For some ridiculous reason, they decided it would be a good idea to storm security, as though the pilot would be waiting for them on the other side like, yeah, fair enough, you win, hop on board and let's get going.
They're going to try to get on their flight by barging past security.
No, we don't have it, but the flight is delayed. Sorry, the flight is delayed. We have to catch the plane.
But they don't get very far. A wall of security guards blocks their path, and no amount of arguing will get them through.
We will be arrested.
With no way past the guards, the plan to storm through to departures has come to an abrupt end.
Weirdly, after trying to storm security and being late for the flight, they end up being allowed on, and they actually make the flight to Amsterdam that night.
It is still a mystery to us what brought about the sudden turnaround, because the manager came after we waited for 10-15 minutes. Finally she came.
And she told us very surprisingly that there would be an extra plane going to Amsterdam tonight, outside of the normal schedule.
As angry as I was before, I could have kissed her on both cheeks because I don't want to stay.
Up next are another entitled couple who are
utterly hamstrung by these thick-headed people wearing orange suits.
Or so they say. In spite of their delusional beliefs and trying to shift the blame onto the inefficiencies of the airport car park, they've arrived too late to check into their flight to Nice.
4. But we've been stuck at the parking all this time.
In about 8 minutes. I just cannot get you on it. It doesn't make any difference. As I say, you're not listening to me. I've already tried to get somebody else on the flight 5 minutes before you.
What's the problem?
Because the captain won't change his whole load sheet and he won't delay his flight now.
This big thing about checking in half an hour before the flight.
No, that's when you have to be at the very latest. It tells you half an hour.
Well, we could have been here had they run a more efficient service up there.
You're supposed to make it easy. It says easy.
It is easy if you get here on time before the check-in closes.
We can still get on the plane.
The only option I can offer is that we'll transfer you free of charge into the next one.
But the next one makes us late to the other end. It causes all sorts of problems.
I cannot physically get you on it.
The plane is still sitting there. They're still taking people.
I cannot get you on it. I'm sorry.
You know.
All I can do is transfer you onto the next one.
Have you tried? You see, you haven't even tried.
We tried for 3 other people 5 minutes before you got here.
It's completely full now.
No, it's not completely full. It's gone with whoever checked in on time and the doors are closed.
We've only got 4 days. We've missed a whole day because of your inconsideration.
It's not my inconsideration. You arrived too late. It's nothing to do with my inconsideration.
Okay, but
I haven't been inconsiderate towards you at all. I cannot get you on that one. If you're here on time, sir,
but
it's
we
very
were
easy.
here on time.
Do you want to give each ring to the transfer a return flight? Leonie will transfer you outbound first, and then she'll give EasyJet a ring.
Could we see somebody about the car park situation?
Go around the corner to the airport information desk.
Yeah. The plane is still on the tarmac at the moment. We've got hand luggage. They've delayed us by a whole. We've lost the whole day.
And the next flight is at 4:30. So here we are in plenty of time, and because of their inefficiency, we've missed our flight. We only have 4 days holiday anyway. We've missed 25% of our holiday just because the blessed car park.
It's always so annoying that these entitled people get away with blaming the airline. I'd love for one of the EasyJet staff to just turn around and tell them that it was their responsibility to arrive on time to check in. Like,
you total fucking idiot! That was your job, you fucking moron! You cretin! You're a fuckhead! That's what you are! A fucking shithead!
It was a joke, Mark.
usually it's hard to feel sorry for the people freaking out because they're usually the ones at fault, turning up too late to check in or making the wrong booking, but this next couple I do genuinely feel bad for. They've arrived home on a flight from Amsterdam and they've just found out their luggage didn't make the journey. Somewhere along the way, EasyJet misplaced their belongings and have no idea where they are.
We've got in and our bags aren't here. We've come to baggage handlers and asked for some help. They sent us up here just fobbing us off. We've then gone to the cashier who knows nothing about it. They know nothing about how to deal with this. They know nothing about it. She's now running around trying to find a radio. So they know not how to deal with the situation. They told us now I have no car keys, no flat keys, no home keys, that we've just got to sit here and we don't know whether they're going to get on the next flight or not. We still don't know how to get them and I still can't get in my home.
The prospect of being stranded at the airport is too much for passenger Gemma Robinson.
We don't normally deal with it up here.
Unexpected face paint, but fair enough.
It normally gets put through to Reed Aviation.
So absolutely nobody knows anything about anything.
If you know how to take someone's money.
Would you like to listen to the young lady who explained
Yeah, no, I'd love to.
I am just
because
trying to
about the
find
fifth
out.
person.
We don't normally deal with our lost luggage ourselves. Reed Aviation deal with it for us.
Can you find out someone who does?
Yeah.
Because this is like the third person we've been to.
EasyJet estimate they carry 8,000 pieces of luggage every day, and it's inevitable that 1 or 2 bags go astray. Once the loss is reported, the airline pass details onto their baggage handlers, who use a computerized system to trace which airport it's ended up in. But so far, they haven't tracked down Philip and Gemma's luggage.
Up to now, they have no idea where our bags are. Which I think is laughable, when it can't even be in the same bloody airline, let alone not on an EasyJet flight. Now I've got to go and explain this to Gemma. That'll be fun.
As Philip expects, Gemma is not impressed with this latest piece of news.
That's great. So there's absolutely nothing they can do. They can just take your personal belongings and just lose them anywhere in the world, and that's okay. Fine. Perfect.
No money.
I recommend you buy a flight with EasyJet. It's a very good company to fly with. As long as you don't want to keep your luggage afterwards, all right. Smashing.
It's such a British freak out.
smashing.
Okay, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like or comment to let us know, and we will make another one. Also, just wanted to say a quick thank you for all your nice comments in the last few videos, and to the Public Freakout subreddit for their support on these airline freakout videos. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.
You are unfortunate.